Hi guys, welcome back. Material Energy Hypercubed with me, Sid, and since last episode I have been very busy. So, as you can see, I have hammered down a fair few layers of this chamber, grabbing all the ores, and then I realised that this was kind of really stupid. It was taking far too long to do each layer at a time, and I figured that the good stuff was going to be lower down, so I decided to do a chunk's worth, a 16 by 16 chunk, and we're working our way down. The reason I picked this corner is you can't really see very well from here. Let me just go and walk over this side, being careful not to fall in any holes. You can see down there that silver. That is tin ore, normal tin ore, not this poor iron ore. But more about that bit later. Let me head over here. I'm still going to empty this chamber. It's a challenge and I am going to do it. It would not have been possible without this pick. So this pick is now level to, where are we? Skill level bunny. And if you look at it, I've got 2 modifiers remaining. I've actually stuck a whole load of redstone on because I got a whole load of redstone. Got my mining speed up to 28, which is not bad. It would have been nice to have a better flux capacitor on it, but yeah, well, we can't have everything. But the flux capacitor was so useful, I put it onto these two. Oh, what's the matter with that? That needs... everything else is happy. Yeah, so the flux capacitor has been invaluable. Now, the problem I am hitting now is processing the actual stuff. I mean, this is all the stuff I've got in here. What I have done, let me just show you here. I stuck a skystone chest in there just to process the stuff through. Used a item conduit from Ender.io to push into this. Now this, you configure the I/O very similar to what's it, thermal expansion. So you can configure the top and the bottom. The difference is that you do a push and pull on these. So that is set to pull, it's pulling items from above. That is set to none. Alright, still pulling them out, doesn't really matter. Thought that was set to push, but there we go. Pull, push. That should still be working, I believe. So this is all, well, this is what are some of the stuff I have processed. This is still running through, but it is very slow. Now you can upgrade this with a capacitor, but I don't have any copper. Let me just have a look at the recipe for that. It's this basic capacitor requires a copper gear and some angmalon, which is basically iron and gold. Now I have got a little bit of gold, got plenty of iron. Let me just show you in here. I've got 180 iron, 940 yellorium ingots, and I haven't even scratched the surface of that chamber yet, so reactor fuel is not a problem. But I have, while that's been doing it, I've been farming these. You can notice I've not even touched the cactus and the sugar cane for a while because I don't need to. And if we go in here, we should see Lost in Space, open. The grout quest is complete. I got enough grout out of that chamber to complete that one, so we can claim that reward, which is going to give us some seared bricks, some more grout, and a basic reward chest. Oh, this magnet, they're absolutely the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm also carrying shuriken rather than a bow because the actual speed of those things is really good. Okay, can we oh, we can, oh, bedrockium drum. And we can smelt them back down to 2 ingots worth of gold. And that's probably going to be useful for a drum. And we can also smelt those back down to iron, not that we desperately need to. So the other thing we've got is, let me just get my pumpkins. Pumpkin. we have completed this one. That'll give us the spawn eggs. And I think in terms of quests that we have completed, I'm not going to spawn these things yet because I don't want them. We're there, but we can now do this tool forge. So what I want to do is grab, well, let's do the grout. We're going to need all of it anyway, so we'll put that into cook. We can, and oh, I need to remember the tool forge. I think it's iron blocks under bricks. Tool forge. Oh, and a tool station. Okay, that's easy enough. And the other thing we should be able to complete now is also this one, the iron spike, which will give us a whole bunch of other spikes. Is it just one? Yes. Now let me just double check the recipe, see whether it's the normal one or not. The iron spike. So it's iron swords, iron ingots, and a block of iron. Let's get that done now, shall we? Get me some stick going. So I need one of those and some iron. No, go away. So I need 1, 2, and 3. I need a block of iron. Well, I actually need 5 blocks of iron, so I might as well do those while I'm at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the 5th one. So it's block of iron. Was it that? I can't remember the recipe now. It's yes, iron spikes. So we've got those. We're just waiting on enough. Well, we've got enough of those now as well. So we can turn 1, 2, 3. I'll just stick the rest away for now. 3. Close. I need. Let me go and get my tool station. Thank you. See, that magnet, absolutely valuable. Get it charged. If you're playing this, get that magnet charged and get it going ASAP, because I don't know how I would have coped. Well, I know I would have coped, it's not a biggie. Okay, so we can claim that. That opens domestication, wants 20 leather, 20 feathers and 20 chucky eggs, which will give me squids and slimes. And it wants pumpkin pie. Now, you know what? How the hell do you make pumpkin pie? I can't remember ever making a pumpkin pie. Sugar, pumpkin, and chucky egg. Have you not laid any eggs, Mr. Chucky? You've certainly dropped feathers. Okay, well that's that one opened up. What have we got else? Lava. Oh, it wants me to make a magma crucible. That's how we're going to get lava. Interesting. Right, let me stop questing for a little while. Because I can get rid of you. I'm guessing. Oh, we'll just get rid of all of that for now. That needs to be put back down. That can go in there. And the world is good and happy. Incidentally, I put a little sign up there, do not feed after midnight. It's a bit of a gremlin. Right. So, all I need to do, because obviously while I've been waiting for things to do and things I've been exploring, doing bits and pieces, and I want to go back to these, but well, before we go there, let me just check something. The way they're controlling spawning here, this is Mushroom Island. This side of in the actual chamber is a plains biome. And I just wanted to check what else was going on. So this is plain, so this must be underneath the hoofer. So anyway, yeah, I was kind of just strolling around and I thought, oh, Enderian blocks. Oh no, no, that is not an Enderian block. That is a conduit facade painted with a painting machine. Now I don't know whether we can do anything with that. We can chemically decompose it into that. That's about all we can do. So I was hoping that was actually a copper block. That would have been really useful. But when I was looking at these, hidden bag, so I started thinking, oh, maybe there's some more in here. So you go and start looking around, and you can't find the one I'm looking for, because there's another. And then you can come over here and you scutch along, and it was one of these. Was it one of these? Maybe, oh yeah, there's another. And you really, I mean, you just have to go around and assume that every single block in this is thing. So that's another, that's not a copper block, it's another painted one. Oh, there's another. It could be even ones that are hiding behind stuff. There's another. I knew that one was there. We'll just do this side quickly. That's all behaving itself. Oh, and another. That's 7 out of this small room here. And I haven't even gone above the 4th row. The 4th row yet. That's 8. Then you got the floor. So 9. Just scutch around like you mean it. It's going to be quicker just to do this, I think. 10. We may have reward bag overload. I mean, they could be anywhere. And as I say, I've still got to get up the wall a bit and have a look a bit higher. I'm not going to dismantle the machines to look underneath those. That would be lunacy. Ooh. Let's play wander up and down like an idiot. So yeah, the moral of this story is don't take anything for granted. Oh, I can't. Because any of these blocks could be hiding a treasure trove. I mean, these could even be. I've not found one there yet, but it doesn't mean they're not. Oh well, we can check those out later. So yeah, there's probably, if I were to jump now off and go to the reactor chamber, I'll bet there's ones in there. I'll do some of that off camera. There's probably a bucket load of these everywhere, and we are going to have to wander around and look and just be really, really suspicious, because that's probably... Did I pick up another feather from Mr. Chucking Head over there? 64 melons, reactor coolant, another quarter heart, another sawing chest, some glass, bloody rose, hunting knife, some Nemos, cactus throwing knives, stone dagger, and a wood excavator. So you know, it's free stuff, not to be sniffed at. Get rid of you. That's just a rose, renamed by the looks of it. Wood excavator, knife, bang bang, and a hunting knife, looting 1. Is that everything? Yeah. Right, so what do we want to do next? I would like... I need to get the eggs going, so I'm going to need a chicken coop. I would like to get this Angmallen sorted, and I would like to get the lava fabricator sorted. Smeltery would be handy. Why the hell do I want a redstone clock? Oh, because I haven't got... yeah, it might be possible. Chemical decomposer, though, would be really useful. Now, this is laboratory blocks we can do. That we can do. Damascus steel. How do you make Damascus steel? It's bronze and iron. Tinker's alloy is, if I remember right, it's copper and tin. I've got the tin, I don't have copper. So we're back to the same old problem there, is that we don't actually have any copper. So we're going to head in and have a look at what we got in this chamber now. So I'm going to get to the bottom of my pit and I'll be back with you while I check how long I've been going, just to keep track of myself, because I'm overrunning a bit recently for some reason. Back in a mo. Okay, so we're down here. Jacket potatoes become the food of choice. And through there, you can see a whole load of badness. And more tin. And that looks like copper over there. Hello. I love the when they spaz out like that and they're like, the heads are going. Hey. It always reminds me of It Ain't Half Hot Mum, which was an old TV sitcom. So let's have a run down here. And over here, you see, this is a bit of a risky area because this is open at the moment. There's areas where mobs can get in, and if I hit the F7, you can see there are spawnable spots. But I figure the best way to do this is a chunk at a time, mine my way down. There is a chicken somewhere in here and it has dropped a feather and the feather cannot get to me. Does that help? I think that got the feather. So yeah, all I have literally been doing is running down. I've got F7 on so I can check my how... Oh, there's a chicken. Hello, chicken. That must have been a chicken jockey or something, and the zombies despawned, but the chicken hasn't. Of course, that's another reason why not to leave. Oh, I'm Grandmaster times 3 now. Yeah, that's another reason why not to leave those open, because of course in version 1.7 the babby zombies can get through those holes. So all I've been doing, keeping myself going down, blocking off any dangerous areas, keeping it well illuminated, and whilst this is slow going, resource wise it is not a bad strategy. Hello. Okay. I'll leave you. Well, nothing can get to me at the moment that way. My god, there's a lot of chickens down here, isn't there? Right, let me get a torch on the bar. Scutch in and illuminate a little bit. Deal with Chucklehead here. And just secure the area. That didn't sound like it was coming from... That sounded like... Oh, is that copper? Oh, that's good news. Yeah, just get lost, zombies. Just keep us safe. Light it up. Now let me just go down here quickly. Lots of grout down here as well, which is going to be very, very useful. Lots of redstone, gold. Yeah, this is definitely worthwhile mining out in a systematic fashion. Those guys really want me badly. Right, well, I'm going to continue mining. I may go and grab yeah, no, I've got the spawn eggs for those. And the clucking's going to get on my nerves. Right, I'll be back in a mo once I've dug out some more. See you in a little while. Haha! We have found some kind of chest. Well, not some kind of chest, it's a chest. It is a skystone chest. I just need to make sure we can... Oh, that's nice. We'll get 3 gold ore out of 1. What have we got in there though? Dense coal, basic, and a vanilla mining cell. Cool. So we've got dense tin, dense iron, dense redstone, some dense copper, dense gold, lots of dense stuff. Right, I just need to continue working them, but that's useful. So vanilla mining, I'm guessing, is a more vanilla mining experience. Of course, with the fact that everywhere other than this chamber is Mushroom Island biome, this is obviously why the mob spawning is so brutal, because this 58 by 58, well, 58 by 58 chunk area is literally the only place that mobs can spawn in the entire map. Ow! Thanks for that. Yeah, so I am going to continue digging some more, and I'll be back with you once I've got more stuff. Okay, I've brought some of the spoils of war from here. So this dense coal will pulverise down to 4 coal ore, and that will obviously pulverise again. I'm going to pulverise this little bit of gold for starters. While that's doing, we've had that. I'll keep just throwing in the Ellerite ore as and when it gets completed. Once I've got a stack, I should say. I'm also going to pulverise this copper ore. While we're waiting on that, let's have a look what these 6 basic reward bags give us. Copper armour, more glass, jukebox, another wooden lumber axe, an ender fragment, and obsidian shuriken. Reinforced or jagged. Kind of 6 of 1/2 dozen the other really. We'll pop that in there. Actually, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the skystone, one of these skystone chests out. I'm just going to pop that there, and that, because that wants to go onto the Victory Monument, and that needs to go into storage. God only knows what I'll use a jukebox for, but apart from playing music, obviously. So we can get rid of that. How are you going? Oh, we've got a bit more gold out of it as well. So, on with that, if I get some iron, I'll just wait for that to finish, pulverise that down, that should allow us to make Angmalon. It wants 10 ingots worth of Angmalon. We should also be able to go... Can't get that. Damascus steel we may be able to do. I'll have to look at. What was I wanting? Oh, the capacitor. That was it. So let me just grab this copper, throw in a bit of that. Is that going to be enough? Well, it should be, I think, because I think these make 2. Let's find out, shall we? Gold, yeah, 2, 4. So that's our Angmallen in the bag. This is still doing its thing and processing the weak ores, but I need to. What I want to do is speed that up, big time. And as I say, to do that, we need at least a, well, there's a basic capacitor which is Angmallen at copper and redstone. There's this which iron 3 oxide I can't do yet, redstone alloy and Invar, so we can only go here, but that I think will give us a speed upgrade on there, as I understand this Ender IO anyway. So copper gear is iron around copper, copper around iron. So what do we want? Let me black those through Angmallen. Redstone furnace. Cook up some Angmallen for me. While that's doing, we'll pulverise up the coal. So I've got a little bit of cooking and stuff to do. Cook up this iron, cook up the copper, and we'll get that capacitor done, and we'll also turn in the Angmallen quest, and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, still cooking. I realise that I'm about 26 minutes, so that's still pulverising, that's still cooking the copper, but I should have everything we need to get my first alloy, which will give me an Angmallen tool rod, so we can earn a reward bag. Don't think it's opened anything else up for us, but let's go have a look at this basic reward bag. Obsidian shuriken. Bye bye. So the thing I wanted to make was, I need a copper gear, and it doesn't take them, which is quite nice as well. Get rid of those. Copper gear, redstone and Angmallen gives me a basic capacitor. Now I believe, oh, I could have sworn there was that was used to upgrade these. Oh well, maybe I've completely misunderstood that. But what do we actually use that for anyway? We can make a machine frame, basic capacitor bank. Now this is something we are going to need to get into. Powered light. Ooh, nice. Double layered capacitor. That basically holds more off the top of my head. World interaction upgrade. Aha! There was something about those in the quest book. You want 1 world interaction upgrade, and that requires 4 of those, a redstone block and iron. I think we can do that. So I'm going to get the other 3 of these capacitors made, and I will be right back with you. Right, we should have everything we need now. So a world interaction upgrade. Did I just completely... That was a capacitor bank, wasn't it? Oh, damn it. It's Damascus steel we still need to make. I can make a capacitor bank, which will hold 1,000,000 RF. Well, I've done it now, so I might as well make one. Brain fart moment there. Capacitor bank. Now, I wonder if I were to wrench you out and place that there. Max output 1000, always active. Oh, and we can add capacitors to this, that's right. So it's going up, but it's not going down. Why? Let me check this. That's output. And this one here is input. And it's got that nice little interface on it, so we've got 400,000 RF there, another million RF there. I may even take this out now because that is faster, but think about that. I'm still learning Ender IO. It's a learning curve, believe it or not. Off you go, get that pulverized. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of digging to do, quite a bit of ore processing to do. I'm going to need to get to the point of Damascus steel, wasn't it? And Damascus steel, somewhere we go. That'll give me. It was iron and bronze, and that is of course Tinker's alloy, which is copper and tin. I can actually make that, but I think we'll do that next episode now, because I'm running to time a little bit. What's that? One bow speed 1.2 bow sport. Okay. And I wanted to cook some spuds while we're at it. Pulverized coal and coal dust. Okay. Yeah. So not a huge amount of progress, but we are getting there steadily. And more importantly, we're getting in, and we're starting to get to the good resources. I need to go and get a whole load of that grout, continue mining like a good one. And once I've cleared that chunk, I will probably go out and move to the next one and just continue steadily moving through. It's not too onerous a task, you know. It's just like normal mining in Minecraft, which is one of the I have to say, it's still one of the most relaxing aspects of the game, I find. You know, if you're just wanting to chill a little bit, just dig a hole. And I don't think that this bit will ever get old. There are times when you don't want to dig a hole. There are times when you want to do something more constructive, but sometimes, especially after a long day at work, or you just don't want to really engage grey matter a great deal, this is probably one of the most therapeutic things I've ever discovered, just to switch off and really not worry about anything really. The troubles and trials of work fade away in the simple enjoyment of digging a honking great hole. So yeah, I am going to continue doing this. Next episode hopefully we'll have quite a bit of mining progress done and be able to move on and have a look at some of the other quests. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you soon. So, bye for now.